Greetings and salutations, and this is Tech Plays here, back with more Silent Hill 2 Remake, and we're finally heading to the final area. This Let's Play has been long, I'm telling you, even with how much I cut it down, this has been a pretty long Let's Play. All things considered, you might look at how many parts it is, and it's like 17 parts, and I've done longer Let's Plays than that, but you gotta keep in mind that not only is this Let's Play 17 parts, but it has some of the longest parts I've ever done in Let's Plays. I think the only other Let's Plays that even, come close to the length of this, of some parts of this, is my Resident Evil 4 remake Let's Play, which was also about the same length as this game, so that makes sense there. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little... I need to go through and make a few cuts because I forgot to edit the video, but I will be back in a moment. So the unfortunate bit here is there wasn't as much to cut out as usual. Really wasn't at all. There's not a lot of parts where, I pause the game or look at the map for too long. There's not, anywhere I die in this video. I did cut most of the boat section out, but that's just because it's kind of filler when it comes to when it comes to playing the game. It's not filler. It kind of adds to the tenseness of the area you're approaching. But when you're watching the Let's Play, it's gonna feel like filler just watching the boat rowing for so long, because it takes 2 minutes for the boat section to end. You don't want to watch 2 minutes of James rowing a boat. I'm pretty sure you don't. Even with commentary over it, I'm pretty sure you don't. When you're playing the game, it's a whole different thing. It adds to the tenseness of the area you're approaching. But when you're watching the video, it's just going to be boring. So, I get why it's there from a gameplay perspective, because it makes the next area... It adds anticipation for the next area and stuff like that, but yeah. So what are my thoughts on the hotel? It's not as scary as the... It's not really as scary as the hospital or the prison. I do think it's scarier than the labyrinth, though, I will say that. I do think it's a little scarier than the labyrinth. In my rankings for the areas, I think I've already gave away that the hospital is my favorite area in the game, and that's because it's the scariest area in the game. It has the most atmosphere going for it, in my opinion, and I just love it for that. I didn't cut this part out because it's only for a few seconds. See, there's not really any part of this video I could really cut out an extended period of time aside from the boat section. I do like how unique this area feels for a horror game, though, because you don't have a lot of hotels in horror games. You really don't. At least as far as I remember, because you got to keep in mind, I haven't played many horror games outside of Resident Evil. I've tried Outlast and Outlast 2. Never got far in them, but I know the environments in those two games because I've seen Let's Plays. I've looked into Outlast lore, because even though I don't care for the gameplay of Outlast, I love the game's lore. I love the lore for both games, kind of, but Outlast 1 especially. So I know the areas of both Outlast games. I know the areas for all the Resident Evil games, pretty much. For Alien Isolation, even though I didn't finish that game either because I didn't care for it either. I know the areas for Dead Space Remake. And that's about it. I played Bendy and the Ink Machine, and I've seen people play Bendy and the Ink Machine, so I know the areas for that. That's all the horror games I know of, that I know all the areas of. And none of them really have, a hotel in them. You see a hospital in a few of them, there's a hospital in RE3 Remake. There's a hospital here. It's not a hospital, but there's an asylum in Outlast 1. There's also an asylum, if I recall. I think there's an asylum in the Evil Within one. I forgot the Evil Within games. I haven't played them either. Well, I played the first one for like an hour. Didn't care for it. I've been considering giving the Evil Within a chance though, because from what I've seen, it fixes a lot of the issues I had with the Evil Within one. So the Evil Within 2 is definitely a game that's been on my radar for years. The only reason I haven't gotten it is because like I'm scared I won't like it, so I've been trying to wait for it to get a good sale. So that if I don't like it, I didn't waste too much money on it. Because I am very picky with horror games, so like I am very like resistant to pay for horror games that I don't know I'm gonna love. Like I had a feeling I was gonna love Silent Hill 2 remake. That's why I was willing to pay for it, and it was half off at the time. It was like 40 something dollars when it's normally like 70. So I also got it like almost half price. So really good game. I also like Phasmophobia and Dead by Daylight, which are both multiplayer horror games. So I do like horror games outside of the Resident Evil, Silent Hill type games. It's just very, very rare that I do because I don't like the walking sim hide and seek. I don't like the walking sim hide and seek formula. Is basically what it is, and that's what you have to do for Outlast 1 and 2. It's how a lot of indie horror games work. That's how a good portion of the Evil Within 1 works. As well as, I don't like those kind of horror games. I just don't. The Evil Within 2 looks like, from what I've seen Let's Plays and stuff, it looks like it leans a lot more into the Resident Evil, Silent Hill style horror, which is definitely my type of horror. Dead Space Remake also leans into that type of horror, but it's like, it's not that scary to me. Dead Space Remake didn't feel that scary, and it got kind of boring partway in because it was too easy. I was playing on normal difficulty, by the way, because that's what I normally play games on for the first time. Unless the game's too hard, then I'll play it on easy and then try harder difficulties. But 90% of the time, my first run of the game's on normal difficulty. Yeah, like that's basically what it is. I think almost every Resident Evil Let's Play I've done, I did on normal difficulty, with two exceptions. I think I played Resident Evil 4 Remake on casual, and I think I played Revelations on its easiest difficulty, but I did play RE2 Remake. Actually, I played RE2 Remake both on standard and hardcore. I did a live stream run of RE2 Remake hardcore, so you can go check that out. I think I completed the run. Actually, I don't know if I did, but yeah.
The fart face that I am.
Maybe. Then again, maybe you're not so bad. Just annoying.
Uh-huh. So, you got any other things planned? I think I saw a dark room back there you could lock me up in.
No. I think you've had enough. For now.
Well, that's reassuring.
Besides, I need your help finding Mary. She's here. Isn't she? Come on, tell me.
I wish I knew.
But she said it in her letter.
Wait. So there really is a letter?
Oh. Yeah. Want to read it? Just don't tell Rachel, okay?
Who's Rachel?
She's our nurse. I, took it from her locker.
My dearest Laura, I'm leaving this letter with Rachel to give to you after I'm gone. I'm far away now, in a quiet, beautiful place. Please forgive me for not saying goodbye before I left. Be well, Laura. Don't be too hard on the sisters. And Laura, about James. I know you hate him because you think he isn't nice to me, but please, give him a chance. It's true, he can be a little surly sometimes, and he doesn't laugh much. But underneath, he's a really sweet person. I love you, Laura. I love you like my very own daughter. I wish things were different. I wish we could be happy together, like we talked about. Even so, I know you will have a good life. You're a strong, smart, beautiful girl. Happy 8th birthday, Laura. Your friend, Mary.
Laura. How old are you?
I turned 8 last week.
That means Mary couldn't have died 3 years ago. Could she really be here? Is this the quiet, beautiful place she was talking about?
Me and Mary talked a lot about Silent Hill. She even showed me all her pictures. She really wanted to come back. She also talked a lot about you, you know? She even...
What? What is it?
Well, there kind of was this other letter. I think the one was for you. The envelope had your name on it.
Did you read it?
I wanted to. This one time, I almost did. Figured you didn't deserve to have it. But then I thought, Mary wouldn't want me to keep it from you. So I just sort of kept it for you. Here.
It's empty. Laura, there's nothing in it.
What? But I didn't take it. I swear.
Well, where is it then?
I must have lost it. I gotta find it.
Laura!
So, something I do love about this last portion of the game is that there's a lot of, like, reveals here, plot twists and stuff. Nothing on the level of, like, BioShock 1's plot twist or anything like that. It's stuff that isn't as, like... It's not as interesting as something like that. But it's still, like, a plot twist that's, like, shocking to figure out and stuff. And there's a few details to this plot twist. But the first one, as we just discovered right there, is that Mary did not die 3 years ago. She died, if I recall, a few weeks before the events of this game. I think. That is what I think. I'm not entirely sure the time. I don't really remember exactly what the time frame was. But I think it was like a few weeks before the game takes place. So it's interesting in that regard. It's the only part of the plot twist I could really like talk about right now, because the biggest part gets revealed, I think, in the next video, if I recall. I'm pretty sure, because the thumbnail I have set for the next video is the scene where it happens. But this is the first piece of the puzzle, basically. This is the first piece of the puzzle. Well, I guess it's really like a two-piece puzzle, because you get this, and then you get the, like, huge plot twist reveal, like, halfway through the hotel, which is, the more interesting part. This plot twist just reveals that James is not a reliable narrator, and he kind of gaslighted himself into thinking that she died longer ago than she did. Well, I don't know if gaslighting yourself is the right like word, but he basically convinced himself that she died longer ago. And there's a reason for that, as we'll get into later. He doesn't want to believe or remember the truth of what happened, is all I'll say. And I think, at least my theory with it is, I don't know if this is like fact, but my theory with it is that I think the reason he fabricated the idea that she died longer ago than she did was because it makes more sense with the narrative he convinced himself of. Since if he remembers she died more recently, it'd be hard to forget what actually happened, as we're going to learn later. So that is the way I interpret all this. What's my opinion, knowing the plot twist that comes later on, James? I'm not entirely sure. Like, because it's really up to interpretation if what the reason for the plot twist that happening is. Like, again, I don't want to reveal it too early because it's a really good plot twist. But there's like 2 reasons it was done, right? One reason makes James a horrible person. The other one makes him sympathetic. And I personally like to believe he did it for both reasons. But there's something he did. And I can't say what it is yet. You're wondering why I'm moving slowly. I've basically been hit by too many mannequin ambushes by this point, so this is me just being like super careful. Make sure there's not mannequins around the corner about to attack me. So we're gonna head in this little crawl space before we go out that door, because I'm pretty sure there's an area back here we can't access from outside. That door, I think, could be wrong. Take care of that lying figure, I think is what they call. I forget at this point. We got a room here. Oh, yep, and that's what I was talking about. I've been hit by too many mannequin ambushes by this point in the game. So the reason I walk so slow is so I can spot them before they hit me. Doesn't always work out because sometimes they're right at the doorway of a room, which means even if you go slow and try to spot them, you're not going to see it. Because some corners that mannequins are around, right, there's no way of you seeing them before they hit you. Like 0 chance. So, I don't really know what to say right now. I gotta talk enough about what the bit of the plot twist that we know so far and give a general opinion on plot twist we'll learn later without revealing what it is. Sorry if you hear planes in the background. I'm not saying sorry about that now. That happens quite frequently. I live I think a couple cities over from the airport or something like that. From an airport. I think it's a few cities. I don't remember how many cities over it is, but it's a few. But I'm pretty close to one is the point. And that's why, if you ever hear them in the background while I'm doing commentary, that's basically it. Past me seems a little lost. I think we went into every possible doorway down this hall. Except this one. We did not go in here yet. We got an important key. And we got some ammo. Double checking for any loot in here. I don't know why that message there was really important, aside from giving context onto why there's plants in that room. Or giving, like, an idea why there's plants in that room. Are we about to unlock the door to the outside? Yes, sir. Because really that little message just says that one plant has, like, a pest killing it that other plants don't have. It's kind of a weird thing to have in the middle of a hotel, in my opinion, but, you know, whatever. Oh. That one I could have looked out for, to be fair. I was not being careful with that mannequin. We're going to do a little save. And we're going to go use the key we got. If I remember correctly, I think it opens the wing to our right. Yep. I don't like what's in this room. We're not gonna notice it at first, I don't think, because I don't think it comes out till like I come out of the room that I gotta go to. But there's a spider mannequin hanging out somewhere in this entrance area. Just when I thought I was done with them, they come back. Okay. Oh, we had a book puzzle here. We're missing a book, I think. I think that's what it's telling me. So we can't quite do the puzzle yet. Nope, there's a book right there. I think we need 4 books in total, if I recall. Unless those aren't book outlines, those are actual books there. Nope, they're book outlines, because there's a 3rd book. There's a 4th sitting right there. So we gotta move these in the order that there's like symbols on the picture here. Or not symbols, but things on the picture. As you'll see, there's like a lion symbol on one. I think there's a bird symbol on another. We're gonna move them in the order that things appear on the picture. From left to right. So it's lion first. Is it? Or is it second? Huh. Bird, lion. So we got those two right, so do I just switch? Oh. I guess I was thinking about it wrong, okay. Guess I remembered how to do it wrong. That or I was looking at, you gotta keep in mind, Share Factory shrinks my screen to a 4 its original size when I'm doing commentary. So I couldn't really make out those symbols as well as I would want to while doing the commentary. So I might have just mistaken the wrong one for being the lion. So this is another puzzle here, sort of. We're gonna get a broken light bulb situation. We have to get some paint and a new light bulb and stuff like that to replace it. So, interesting little puzzle we're gonna have here. Is all I'll say. Does the spider mannequin come out yet? Spider mannequin might not even have spawned yet, and I might have just like been misremembering. There's a good chance of that. Let's just go ahead and head through here. That freaked me out. I'm never gonna lie, seeing like the mannequins just standing there. It freaked me out a little. That's why you saw me like back up. Cause I was like, holy fuck, that's scary. And then we got the actual mannequins right here, the little annoying fucks. I was so done with mannequins by the end of this game. That's why you see me be more cautious with them. That's why, like, you see me be more aggressive at some points with them. Because, like, I was so done with that enemy type by the end of the game. Both variants of them. Both the spider and the regular. Especially the spider, but, like, the regular ones were getting on my nerves by this point, too. Like, they're fine. They're scary enemies. They sneak up on you. They work for what they gotta do, you know? But holy fuck, do they get annoying by the time this game ends. That's in part due to how long the game is, but like, fucking hell. I just really hate mannequins, man. This might also be because when I first played the game, I did 2 back-to-back playthroughs. I did a first run and a New Game Plus run. And, I think it was New Game Plus, I don't remember. So basically, I was mannequined out by the time that I finished my second run. 30 hours of dealing with those fuckers, I hated it. This is a great game in so many ways. So do not take me saying, like, I hate mannequins as a negative point for this game, because it doesn't make the game any less good by any stretch of the imagination. I want to, like, I can't stress that enough. But yeah. Ooh, we got enemies in here, boy. We got enemies in here. I was looking down, like, checking if I missed any messages or anything from anybody or anything like that. I'm still getting static. It's a mannequin, isn't it? It's a mannequin. Oh, no, it's you. Okay, I'll take you. I'll take you over a mannequin any day. No bathroom mannequin. Excellent. There have been a few of those in this game, in the apartment section and the hotel section. I fucking hate the bathroom mannequins. They get probably the worst placement for them because they're so annoying. Okay. Not seeing anything around here just yet. Bathroom's locked, so no chase for a bathroom mannequin again. Okay. Happy with that. Nothing in that drawer. We just head out here. Oh, wait. There's a drawer right here I can check. Huh. Haven't checked this room yet. Ammo, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do for the ammo. Don't mind if I do. Bathroom locked, okay. So that's everything in there. We haven't checked this door yet. Let's take care of this enemy first. Oh, we can't go in there, okay. Let's check this door first. Don't see anything. This one's pretty empty. No smoking. Don't gotta tell me twice. I don't even smoke. Okay. So, oh, the mirror puzzle. Okay, I remember this. That's also something I kind of can appreciate. Both about the hospital and the hotel. They both have a good bit of puzzles going on in them, whereas like some other areas are kind of just not puzzly. I do like these more puzzle parts of the game, I like the puzzles in this game whenever they get creative like this. Well, as creative as the idea of this is not very creative. Like this is something that's done in mini games where you like fit things into specific shapes and stuff. There's even a puzzle like this in the RE1 remake that you have to do with a jewel box, if I remember correctly. So this is definitely not anything new, but it's interesting what they're doing it with because it's usually not with a mirror. And that's the part I like. I like that it's done with like something it's not usually done with. This is a fun puzzle nonetheless, though. This is me not realizing I had one more piece of mirror in my inventory. There it is. What do we do here? Pespi doesn't remember. Unless solving the puzzle changes the room in its entirety, we just head back in here. Yep, that's what happened. We got the first one of these. If I recall, we need 3 of these to solve the main puzzle. Or the first main puzzle. Well, actually, no, it might be the only main puzzle in this area. I know some areas of the game have 2 main puzzles, like there's 2 main puzzles for the hospital. For example, there's 2 main puzzles for the apartments. Let's take care of you. Oh, it was you. You're what I got hit by. There's another one right there. Fuck, I hate those guys. Spider mannequins are the worst, man. I'm not gonna bother killing that one because it didn't even see me. There's one there that might, though. Ugh. I hate these fuckers. Where'd it go? I just saw it go up a wall. Where is it? I'm just gonna save real quick. I'm scared, man. I am spooketh. Let's place this in here. There we go. Oh, and we are confronted with the nurse almost immediately. That's lovely. What's over here? Anything over here? No. Nope. We don't have the key to that door yet. Sit down, mannequin. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Hut up, sit down. Be humble. Okay, nothing in there. There is something there though. Sit down. Be humble. Can't open that door. Ammo. Can't open this one either, so I guess we're going to the third floor. Because that whole section back there is blocked off. I can't get to it. Ooh, I remember what this room is. Not quite yet. There's a thing we have to solve in here later. We're missing what we need for it, but it's to do with this fireplace. After that, we're gonna get it ambushed with a mini boss. That'll be fun. But we're not at that point yet. A lot of these doors are sealed off. Part of me doesn't trust that. Can't go in there. We can't go out here though. And this takes us to the area we could not reach before, so that's definitely useful. Well, that was lovely. There's a book out there. Do we need to shoot that glass? I am getting radio static. I don't like that. I like that at all. Okay, so this just opens the way back out. So let's head back to this way because I never used the 312 key. We need to find out where 312 is. That's really what I gotta do. Judging by the time that's left in the video, though, don't think we're doing that this video, but you never know. Can't go in there. Oh, we can't go in here though. Yep, I knew there was going to be a mannequin ambush because why not? Grab the ammo. Grab the bolt cutters. And I'm going to be ending off the video right about here. So, bye.